What up, what up, what up, guys? It is Zero back. I have respawned after many a years floating in the dark, and I have found myself in love with this game. I've played for enough time now that I feel like I could start making some videos. I first thought about kind of like doing all sorts of crazy videos, just total playthrough, but I spent so much time in this game that I feel like people will get bored. I'm going to do a little bit of playthrough today and just maybe share some of my thoughts as I'm going through a mission, but I will try to make some regular videos about Starfield because, oh my god, I mean, I've always loved Bethesda, but I think they knocked this one out of the park. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of things people have mentioned online that are areas for improvement, but that's, I guess, any design. But man, this is by far one of the smoothest launches I think I've ever had. There are very few bugs that I've encountered. Definitely no game-breaking bugs, and I know it hasn't even launched globally yet. Maybe I think tomorrow or the next day. I don't know exactly when I get this video out. It'll probably already be launched, but I'm gonna just share a mission, talk through some of the gameplay, and hope you guys enjoy watching this as much as I am enjoying playing it, because this is probably the most fun I've had playing a game in a really, really long time, and I can see myself sinking way too many hours into this game, because it is vast. Vast and diverse, and I am only just begun on this journey. So I hope anybody watching this decides to pick it up and play this game, because I promise you will not be disappointed at all. A couple missions that I'm going to look at here. I'm actually been working on the Vanguard faction. And I think that's where I'm going to pick up here today. There's a mission where I have to basically go undercover. I don't want to spoil too many things about the Vanguard. Although if you're watching this video, you're probably in for spoilers anyways. I'm not too far in the story yet. I've kind of established myself, but I haven't gotten too deep. I haven't really expanded my reach in the stars yet. My ship is still the starter ship. I haven't really upgraded that. I did just recently, actually last night, it was the first time I started playing around and tinkering around with my first colony, and I'll do a separate video on that and kind of my struggles with trying to figure out how to get that going for the first time, and maybe a few pointers maybe when I get my second colony going. But I'm going to head to the Sol system here, and we're going to go to Mars. Cydonia Station is here on the Great Red Planet. Maps are beautiful in this. Like, I don't know if you have had a chance to see some other videos of people posting some of their content, but these are just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I do love how you can pretty much just pick a spot on the planet and land there. From what I've seen, I don't know how long or how many times it will keep track of this stuff. But for example, on the planet that I settled, you'll see that I actually landed in several places first to really try to find a outpost spot that I liked. But it seems to like keep track of the places I've landed, at least some. I don't know how many. There were others last time I loaded into the game. There's actually 2 or 3 other landing zones, so I don't know if that's a thing that kind of is kind of a temporary memory type deal. I'm not really sure, but you can land in other places you've landed before. You know, this planet, I don't remember whose blog I was reading online. This is a first outpost they suggested for the helium-3, aluminum, iron, stuff like that. It's been a pretty good spot. I don't really know too much about outpost building yet, and resource management, trade, and all that stuff yet. Once I get a better handle on that, I'll try to put out some content on some just of my tips of things that I struggled with through that process. But things mostly seem pretty intuitive in the game. Traveling is way easier than I thought. I mean, you don't have to like travel to the system, then the planet. You can actually really go straight to destinations. You know, for example, here I'm going to go to Cydonia Station, and I can pretty much go straight to this objective from, right now I'm in New Atlantis, in the, well, what system is that in? Alpha Centauri system. And I can land straight into Cydonia Station, which is really, really nice. There is a bit of like travel, especially on the planets where you have to find or travel in between different objectives or landmarks. That takes a bit. I'm kind of hoping that somebody mods like some sort of moon buggy to play around with, because that would be awesome. Maybe it comes later in the game, I don't know. Anyways, earlier I joined the Vanguard faction, which is quite fun. I don't know if you have to. You do kind of run into them pretty early on in the main storyline. And it's kind of sent me off on a couple different, actually, quest lines with the Vanguard faction. One, I'm tracking down these crazy terramorph problem throughout the galaxy, and then this one, I'm trying to deal with these this pirate faction. And so I'm trying to kind of infiltrate them to gather evidence and F them up from the inside.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
What should I say? Got some sensitive load? I feel like this is too direct. She might sniff that one out. Let's just say
and by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at what I got.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
Oh, shoot.
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
Yeah, that was supposed to get me in. So that's what the captain of the Vanguard fleet gave me, hoping that would lure me into their fold.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger.
Oh, dang.
Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on.
Oh, dang.
Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
What? That's a bit aggressive. So I am, I mean, this is probably not the only playthrough I'm going to go through, but I'm playing pretty much a lawful good character. I've been recently playing Baldur's Gate 3 with a great buddy of mine in Brazil, and we've been playing straight up evil, so I thought maybe I should go and try to balance out a little bit there on this playthrough with this game. So blowing her brains out might be not in character for me, although I can see how just being a absolute rough and tumble outlaw would be a lot of fun in this game. Oh man, I really need it to work, but I'm afraid of what might happen if I refuse.
Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we, love?
Oh, that's not
Be
good.
seeing you soon.
What can I help you with?
That's not good at all.
You bring me that finder's fee, or are you here to waste my time
Oh,
again?
come on, can't I persuade you?
You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your
Oh
way
my
up.
god. Alright, let me grease your palm a little bit. 1,000 credits is actually not too much in this game.
You know
But
what,
money's
it's
money,
funny.
and I'm
Suddenly,
tightwad.
I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm sure it has. I'll be seeing you, Trade Authority. Actually, do I have anything to sell?
Take your time. We got lots of stuff. Cool. That's what we do here.
Selling junk, selling junk. I actually have enough credits to buy another ship, but I don't really like the ships that I can afford right now. And I haven't quite figured out... That's a whole nother thing I need to get into, is designing and building my own ships. Eventually, I will play around with that when I have more credits and resources. And I'll try to put something out on that. Somebody might already have some good stuff out there. Some people have put a lot more into this game than I have already. So I'm sure there's some good resources out there. But I will share what I find out from my own trials and tribulations in that front. Because it's not... That is one of the areas it's not super intuitive. I feel like they could definitely make some improvements on the shipbuilding and the base building, although I'm not sure how they would do it. Alright, what do I got? Do I have anything good to sell here? Don't need that. Ooh, me like you that weapon. Why am I not using that weapon? Oh, I might have to play around with that. Okay. I do not use this weapon anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. This is also a weapon I don't use. I really like this anti-personnel. I'm going to maybe start using that. I don't have very many rounds for that, though. 11mm rounds. I've been using this pistol just because the damage is, like, insane. It's not a very big mag, but boy, it just packs a punch. And reload time's not bad. I don't need that helmet. Miscellaneous circuit board. So another thing I found out, oh my god, and this is just maybe PTSD from other Bethesda games, but I was picking up everything when I first started. Especially these vacuum tapes. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to need these for crafting. And maybe you will, I have no idea. But from what I've seen so far, this is all literally just junk. So don't waste your time picking it up. Unless you have found out differently, please leave me a message in the comments so I will start keeping it instead of selling it. Or actually, I've just stopped picking it up recently. But some things I'll pick up that are really light in mass but pretty high in value, but that's pretty rare. There's not a whole lot of stuff there like that. Man, he's got a lot of credits. By the way, good people to sell to are the Trade Federation. The vendors always have a ton of credits. Most of the other vendors maybe have like 5,000 credits, but they typically, so far for me, have had about 11 to 12,000. Oh, actually, I might have something in my ship to sell. Also, another thing, lots of stuff here. You can sell directly from your ship, which is awesome.
I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's something you're interested in.
Take things off my hands. I'm always overweight. So you can see down here, you know, if you hit Q, you go to sell, and then you can hit Q again to sell from inventory or your ship's inventory, which is really nice. Oh my god, it's so nice. They've got a lot of really nice touches like that.
See you around.
They've thought a lot of ways to make this as convenient as possible for a Bethesda game.
Let's see what you got.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Talk to you later.
Let's go talk to Trade Fed guy. Back out. Wait, not Trade Fed. What were the Crimson Raiders? That's who it is.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. I think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks.
Hello, Adler. Very menacing with your... Ooh, there's evidence. I need that evidence. Can I take it? Maybe I should talk to him actually.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Here you go.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you.
Sorry, I'm like new to this crime thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Of course. Of course.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same.
Alright,
Now,
roger that.
you want my help
Chill.
moving your product? Or
Chill your
not?
boots, buddy.
Right down to business. And no small talk. I like it.
I tried small talk, you kept yelling at me.
This is utterly ridiculous.
Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if
I've
you
been
want
trying
me
to
move
romance
that
her.
shipment for your
So
powder,
far,
you're going
with
to do whatever
zero
the hell
luck.
I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. You probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame you. Either way, I want that money back.
Okay. Ugh, no, I'm not paying. Ooh, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna ask because I'm afraid he's gonna ask me to do something I don't want to do.
His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos
I do
miners'
like the
quarters.
dialogue
Don't
options
worry, you can't miss it. Just look
much
for the
better
most
than like
miserable
Fallout
looking
4.
guy in the entire place.
Like I feel much more like I understand what the outcome is gonna be, or yeah, should I just take that?
Ava, sit down, have a drink. So,
What now?
Okay, got some evidence. He didn't even care. Didn't even care. So she's offered to pay me for each piece of evidence, so hopefully I get paid well. I need about 100,000 more credits to buy the ship I want,
It's my personal statement.
which is a lot, I think. Maybe not. Maybe later in the game 100,000 is not very much, but for me right now, it's a lot. Nice. This is my first time down here in the residential zone. I don't know why, but you know, roaming around on Mars here in Sidonia, like I just get all these flashbacks of like Total Recall, like not the remake, but the original one with Arnold.
Something I can help you with?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, okay.
Adler Camp. Who the heck is that?
Don't play with me, Carl.
What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with
Oh my
someone
God,
else.
Carl, am I gonna have to
Look.
blow off a kneecap? Come on, buddy.
It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though.
Tomorrow in the mines is gonna be a lot harder with a bullet in your leg.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good?
I don't think he's gonna be satisfied with that.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice.
Oh.
Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know?
But
Right?
you can squeeze
Perhaps
blood from a
he's already
corpse.
been through enough.
Oh my god. Oh, so now this is the... Oh, it's gonna cost me money, but this is the option that would be in my character's true nature. Alright, I'm gonna straight up roleplay this one.
Holy crap. Really? You do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh god,
I
it's
have
costing me so
something
much
I
money.
need to discuss with you.
Yes,
I
sir.
have an important personal decision to make.
Ooh.
But I need to discuss something with you first.
Yes, my dear.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
Dang. I kind of want to know why, but I kind of feel like she doesn't really want to tell me that, but...
Economic reasons. Several of the worlds in the Cassiopeia system were mineral rich.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Both sides wanted to drop refinery outposts on the surface to bolster their supply.
Okay.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this.
Okay.
The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
You go, girl.
I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged.
Oh.
I heard screams before the radio cut.
Ow.
The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface.
Not your fault. You made the right call.
There was nothing I could do. You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
Yeah.
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew
Ooh, I wonder if we gotta go find it. Eta Cassiopeia. Ada Cassiopeia. Gonna have to put that one down in my notebook here. I'm sure she'll bring it up again. I'll bet this is part of maybe her character quest line for later.
Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the navigator core going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, girl.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Asha. I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this. I promise.
Ooh, we gonna be smooshing booties later. Taking the stairs, that's right, need that exercise. Been sitting in the pilot's chair too long.
This is a courtesy reminder that despite low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonian lower level is still likely to result in injury or death.
Oh, God.
Have something
I have to
for
give
me?
you 3,000. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here you go, buddy.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
You got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
Oh, this is sassy. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Oh, okay. So I spent 4,000, made 58. I mean, like, it could have been better, but alright, alright, alright. Rook meets king. Alright, I have some evidence. Audio logs and text logs. I don't know where else I would find evidence. Like, I thought I had to infiltrate them, which is what I've done. I wonder if I go meet up with...
I don't have any other work right now, so piss off.
Jeez, dude, chill, bro.
Am I glad I got this job instead?
Okay, and...
Careful near the railings on the upper levels.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this Rook meets King. Because I think this will get me into where I can get more evidence. Because that surely can't be all of it, the one. Actually, let's return to her and see if she asks for more. And then if she wants more, then I'll go to the Crimson Fleet. Because I really don't want to do any pirate activities. Unless I have to. One thing, and I don't know if this is like a ray tracing deal, but there's a lot of particle effects. Like the air always kind of looks hazy. I know this is Mars, so like this environment is kind of supposed to look hazy. But like even a lot of interiors, I don't know. I mean, the game still looks gorgeous. Like, holy jeez, the design on this is just beautiful. There's my good old trusty starter ship. I cannot wait to fly some other cool things. Also, it has a super small cargo.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Beep.
Where to next?
Awesome detail on the first ship, though, by the way. I love the little crew quarters. Actually, there's not really quarters. It's just crew mess, star charts. Here's the crew seats. Good old Sarah. Actually, my other crew is the robot, but I don't know if he actually crews anything. Like, I think another actual humanoid or human. I guess there's only humans in this game, but alright, let's go to space. So you don't have to actually take off. I could just open my map and just go to the location, but I don't know. Occasionally I like watching the lift-off cutscenes and then actually going to space. I'm not great at the piloting in space yet. I'm a little bit better with ground combat. It's probably where I'll spec more of my things is actually in like just regular ground combat. But oh my god, this game is just incredible. They nailed it. Good job, Todd. Alright, where are we going? What am I doing? I'm going to... I think it's at Deimos. Where's the... Wait, where's the fleet? Oh, yeah, it is right there. I thought I was at Mars. So this is the UC Vanguard fleet we're gonna meet up with at Mars. I think it's at Deimos. And there is the great, beautiful flagship. And we're gonna dock.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Boarding party! Oh my god, I wonder if I could take this ship.
Greetings.
That would be amazing if I could actually take this ship.
Yeah?
No, I don't want to trade gear.
Goodbye.
This ship is huge, by the way.
Yes?
Okay. Hello.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
Okay.
Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods and cash from Sidonia. Which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That should set them back a bit. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay. Fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, looks like we gotta go do some pirating. On to Europa.
Pardon.
One of the 4 great moons of Jupiter. let's see. Europa. Okay, just somewhere out here. Let's go ahead and set a course. Oh, I cannot travel while docked. So let's undock.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
If you've been playing this game and you've got some pointers that I've been missing, please let me know in the comments, because I feel like I have only scratched the surface and probably haven't really done everything correctly, or I'm not. There's better ways I could be doing things. The tutorial kind of at the beginning to get you kind of just used to moving in combat is pretty minimal.
Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You bet your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open.
Oh
I
man.
know Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't.
I'm about to get jumped into the
But
gang.
you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Reek.
Oh man, you guys having me kill somebody to jump into the gang? Oh my god.
Kill Reek? That's your only option? If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. Only way to be sure.
I don't want to do that.
Don't think too hard, Rook. You'll pop something.
Alright, so we are gonna do a quick save. Because I really don't feel comfortable killing somebody here.
So what's it gonna be? It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Newcomer. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Yeah, agreed.
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Brought in a ton of credits. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie.
I wonder if I can recruit this guy to my crew instead of kill him. That would be a nice option.
It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado.
I mean, she didn't really say what proof she needed. So, could I, like, just blow up the ship and say he's dead? Very confused.
Pilot of the Ragana.
buddy. To be honest, I would rather...
Please identify. We do not want it.
Okay.
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, they're giving me another option. Thank God.
Oh, God. I do not know.
Oh, come on, buddy, please. I don't want to have to kill anybody. Wait, what are you doing? Dude. What are you doing?
This is Dmitry Moldovsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are medical supply ship headed for New Homestead. We don't want any trouble.
Yeah. That's why I said let me talk.
I do not... Oh, God. I do not know.
Oh, man.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can talk.
Okay, there we go.
Talk then.
I'm glad you could be reasonable. I hope this guy will join my crew. I need another crew.
Lack of love.
I definitely see why they required an SS. Damn, these guys are like ready to fuck. Knives, come on, dude. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to.
This is true.
Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed.
Nice.
You go back to your ship
Peaceful
and we will
resolution.
make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged.
Nice.
This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Okay.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Thank you for letting us go.
Be careful around the fleet. So you're the fleet's new dog, huh?
Well, kind of. I mean... Nice crew. Alright, we're done here. Thanks, guys. Ooh, meal kit. Yum, 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 yum. Any other good stuff I can steal? No? I won't kill you, but I'll take your stuff. Ooh, damage resistance. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't really want it, and it's heavy. Bah. Inventory management's been a real struggle for me so far in this game. have, like, I'm inclined to just take everything, which you cannot do in this game. You are encumbered very quickly.
Docking seal released.
Look at that background. Oh my god. I love that a lot of what you do at the beginning of the game is back to the Sol system, which humanity basically abandoned. Like, there's a lot of lore. Like, they, of course there is. I mean, Bethesda. Great lore, by the way. They really put a lot of work into it. But you go back here, even though humanity really kind of has moved away from the Earth system. Are we actually going down to Jupiter? Is there a station? Can you... I mean, you can't land on gas giants, so... No, that's not it. Nothing. Jupiter is worthless. I am not quite sure why it sent me to Jupiter and not to my destination. That's kind of weird, but... Anyways, I think I was saying before, like... oh, shit.
Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
Grav jump down. Oh, we're stuck.
I was not expecting to jump into a fight here, and they're about to kill me. Whoops.
Target's jump system. Target's shields are down.
Okay, I was really not looking to jump right into a fight here.
Is that your best shot?
Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Cargo hold is full. Of course it is.
You've taken down their... We've taken out their enemy's shield grid is fried.
So, like I said, real struggle with inventory management. Alright, I just need to clear up some inventory space so I can loot these space junks. Okay, that should be enough. I've boarded one ship in the game so far, but I've never been able to like take over a ship. I think, I mean, I don't know for sure, but that you can steal ships. Maybe I just imagined that. It'd be great if you could, because that would be like a gold mine if you could do that. Steal the ship and sell it. Oh my gosh, you'd be like rolling in the millions of credits.
Thanks for the help with Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Okay, I like that.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple.
But getting back out, that's gonna be the tricky part.
I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. Clear?
Crystal.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep.
Okay.
Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home.
Awesome.
Get out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Yeah.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
I do not. Wait, back to Phobos. Oh, do I have to go back to the fleet and report back in? Apparently so.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Commander Ikonde runs a tight ship, so I suggest we
Hello,
be on
friend.
best behavior.
I had a friend.
Hey, cadet.
I hope
Stop.
I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Oh. Okay, why do you... That's weird.
Yes, what?
Okay, Commander.
We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
I'll do my part to make certain that doesn't happen, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship.
Oh.
There was concern after what happened with the Ragana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensure that would not be
Good call. Although they killed me once, so I'm kind of mad at you about that.
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
Yeah, buddy.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neighbor's agenda?
Okay.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
No doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently.
Nice.
We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant.
Ooh, I would like an upgrade of
engineers
shields.
and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports.
Wait,
dismissed.
Where's my shield upgrade? I want a shield upgrade.
Excuse me. Hey.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, what's up here? Do you see vigilance? It's like sleeping pods? I don't know.
Well,
That looks like a nasty turret.
Howdy.
It's gotta be magazines. So they have magazines in this game too that permanently boost your stats. And I don't really know. So like in Fallout 4, right, you could obviously, they're always in the exact same place, you know, this location and this place. But here, I found most of them in like, oh, there we go. Speaking of magazines right there. Slightly increase the range and accuracy of combatech weapons. What's a combatech weapon? I mean, likey. Most of what I found them are in the random spawn locations on planets, though. So, like, I don't know exactly how. At least maybe I thought they were random spawn locations. Maybe they were permanent locations on planets. Who knows? I'm still figuring it out. Speaking of weapons, though, I'm gonna go ahead and... Which one's better? This one's more accurate. This one's got better range. Does more damage to less armor. This one's definitely better. Corrosive random, 10% damage against humans. Small chance to knock down. Yes, please. I would like more ammo for that, though.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, when you're ready to launch.
Okay, I think I'm gonna pick up the rest of this quest later. I don't really feel like going through all the dialogue and all that stuff with actually joining the Crimson Fleet and getting into the key. Plus, that's like a whole another space station for me to explore right now, and
All green on release. We're free to fly.
I'm kind of hungry. It's been good flying with you guys. It is so good to be back YouTubing again. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I will try to get stuff out fairly frequently. Been busy these days, but definitely gonna make time to play because I am having a blast with this game. I can't wait till all of you are out flying as well. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Cheers.